We understand the urgency of getting positive results as soon as possible. Timing of a landlord-tenant matter is largely impacted by whether the action brought is a non-payment proceeding, which is an action for rent owed, or a holdover proceeding, which is an action for grounds other than non-payment of rent, and also what court the case is brought. Typically, cases in Westchester County resolve much quicker than cases brought in the Bronx or the other boroughs of New York City. If the matter is a non-payment proceeding and the landlord has already provided the tenant with the proper rent demand, our office will immediately prepare the litigation paperwork, which is also known as the notice of petition and petition, and send the paperwork to the local marshal, sheriff, or process server to be immediately filed with the court and served upon the tenant or tenants. If the case is brought in Westchester County, the litigation paperwork will usually put the tenant on notice to appear in court the following week. If the case is brought in the Bronx, Manhattan, or one of the other boroughs of New York City, the tenant will have an opportunity to answer the petition, at which time the court would set a court date. If the matter is a holdover proceeding, our office will immediately prepare the appropriate notices and, after approved and signed by the client, then have the appropriate notices served upon the tenant as required by law. When the notices expire, we follow up with the client to determine if the notices have been complied with by the tenant or if immediate further legal action is required. Since holdovers are more complicated than non-payment proceedings, it is not unusual for a holdover proceeding to take a significantly longer to conclude. We understand being involved in a landlord-tenant matter can be very stressful, but with James G. Dabini and Associates assisting you, the process can be much more manageable with faster and positive results. Call us today if you have an existing landlord-tenant matter or question. Thank you.